Okay, so we've drawn a three-dimensional shape using the line tool. We've drawn along the red axis, the green axis, and we've made a square shape. And then we've used the push-pull tool and we've added that third dimension. We've added the depth along the blue axis. So I've just drawn a 1 meter by 1 meter cube. And I want to show you in this video how to navigate this space now. Now that we have this object that we've built, we may need to move around the space. And there are some tools here in the toolbar that we can use to do that. We have the orbit tool, which is a shortcut of O, and we have the pan tool, which is the shortcut of H. Now the orbit tool, if we select that, and we click and we move our mouse from left to right, you can see that we orbit around the shape. Okay, and then if we use the pan tool or the shortcut of H, we can then move physically across back and forth to pan up, down, left, and right. So as a viewer, we essentially are walking to the left or to the right or up and down. And then with the orbiting tool, we're rotating the job or this three-dimensional space in different directions. We're orbiting around the design. So that's okay if you want to use these tools by, the shortcut of H or O. But another really smart way to navigate in the SketchUp space is by using a mouse with a scroll wheel. And a three-button mouse where you can click on the scroll wheel is going to make it really easy to do these same actions, but just with the mouse. So I highly recommend using a mouse. If you're using a touchpad, there are some pinch gestures that you can use as well. But I'm going to encourage you to use a mouse. So with the mouse, you can actually use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out really quickly whenever you're working. You don't need to select a tool in your toolbar. You can just scroll the wheel in and out. And then using that third click on the scroll wheel, if you click that, it automatically switches to the orbiting mode. So you can actually click in and orbit really easily. Now, if you find yourself in a position where you've orbited or you need to now pan, whilst holding that click down on the scroll wheel, you can also click shift and it will switch. You can see the cursor there switching to a pan. So now I can orbit, I can pan, and I can zoom in and out just using the scroll wheel. So if you're in the middle of a tool, you're using the line tool and you're drawing away, you don't want to have to keep switching back and forth. So you can just scroll in, you can quickly click and pan, or you can click and orbit. So those tools are really powerful and certainly worth getting used to from the start. If you can get a mouse set up, then navigating this three-dimensional space will be a lot easier and save you a lot of time.